Yeah, all of the few things you're gonna get with this forge is like heat control. I think that's gonna be another really useful tool for later. Oh, what's that? Am I
Oh,
seeing a
what's
super
this?
boss?
The super boss? Nah, and so you don't have to worry about this guy. This guy's not gonna be dangerous at all.
Yes, he's not gonna be dangerous at all.
Alice, he's
You're right.
frozen. How could he possibly do anything?
Yep, you're right. How can he possibly be a threat?
Right? Everything should be just fine. Aren't you happy, Alice? We're finally leaving the snow place. We're finally going up the mountains.
Finally doing it. Gonna beat the final boss.
Yeah. Please give me another tune. I am sick of this team playing all the time. Give me another music,
How many
please,
times do you have to
please.
make
Oh,
this tutorials?
goddamn.
Like twice, right? Basically, like playing the game. Oh wait, you have to also edit these parts, or actually not that much.
I do have to edit these parts actually, so.
Yeah. Well,
But
you have to
usually when I
listen.
edit these parts, I'm just listening to like a live stream because I don't need to hear the sound for these. Like I need to hear the sound for when we do commentaries and everything when the audio is edited, but for like this, I don't have
For
to edit too
editing
much.
part.
I only have to edit again when, you know, then we have to. When I actually I do have to do this. I have to listen to this 3 times when I play the game, when I talk to you, the commentator for this, and then when I edit this afterwards because I have to edit. You know.
There are certainly some notes you have to get out,
Yeah.
and the breaks in between. But at the very least, I think dividing up the parts is going to be pretty easy.
Anyway, we got vacuum smash, and now we can hit the multiple people in a group.
Nice.
The only monster here that's really strong is the giant, which is probably a Dragon Quest staple as well. Like, this one is probably one of the most popular monsters. It's like the giant blue troll thing guy.
Right.
I see him often in like so many in like parodies and stuff like that as well. You know? Like it's like those guys, those big blue guys.
I remember
A Cyclops! Oh no.
I remember playing with my friend. He was really into like the Dragon Quest Pokemon spin-off game, right? And we were playing pretend. Yeah, shocker. Children play pretend.
Oh, and she should be bullied for that. How dare you play pretend as a child?
And we were pretending to play the Monster Hunt Joker, whatever the fuck game. And he was talking about how scary these bastards were and all that, and how we needed to be careful. The days of being a 12-year-old or younger.
Yeah. Honestly, sometimes those were times I just kind of want to go back to, like the weird feelings you have as a child when you do certain things.
It feels so fun and all
Right?
that. And it's like, it's I certainly enjoy talking with people, but when it was young, it's like you were so much more innocent when you play with things and all.
So much more innocent, kind of like, oh, what's this?
Yeah, and it's like you had nothing to worry about and all this, and then now it's
I
like,
wouldn't say nothing, but most of the time, you have less to worry about, I suppose.
yeah, and politics didn't enter your life. Nowadays, even the generation of today can't be safe from politics.
No, nothing is safe from politics.
Yeah.
Unless maybe you go to Japan. They are safe from politics, but you are not safe from cultural bullshit. Now you must do things like this or else. Okay.
It's like,
Don't you dare not study!
honestly,
I will beat you with a crowbar.
I feel so. It's like besides Japan, I feel so sad for the Chinese children.
Oh, and when it comes to the Chinese children, it's like, oh, they better work, work, work.
You remember they got it even worse by having the children wear these headbands that check your brain waves to see if you're paying attention or not.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, what a wonderful invention, isn't it?
Oh man.
I'm like, I feel so sad for them, and I think it's gonna get worse with this shit coming here. It will. God, I feel so sad for the children. Their head hurts. Their head hurts because the thing is also squeezing their fucking heads.
Aye.
And the funny thing is, of course, the adults won't be wearing this shit.
And you won't be
No.
hearing anyone else talk about it because it's like, oh, it's China. We can't talk with it. We can't criticize China.
They talked about of course they talked about it in a more neutral sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the Guardian or something talked about it in a more
But
neutral
they
way.
don't criticize those things. It's only when it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a first world country that's doing this. It's now a backwards place of foul, toxic populations.
Yeah, but China are great overlords with the cheap Chinese products.
Wow, and listen to this fucking heroic music. Finally, a different team.
Wow. What is this? It's impossible. How could they do that?
Man, look at this place. That's Greece. We're finally in Greece, Ennis.
Oh no, be careful. Next thing you know, mom comes in and is gonna scream about how
Yeah.
she hates the Greeks.
Look at this big ass fucking statue. Though. That's fucking amazing. They have to cost a lot of work and time.
Mm-hmm. You wanna know something fun? I heard apparently there's a common misconception with the Egyptians
Well,
being slavers, but actually no, these were hardworking people making the pyramids.
I don't believe it. I believe they're slaves. I don't believe this shit.
They're being paid for their hard work.
I could maybe believe that, but it's still slave labor if it's forced, Dennis. Yeah, don't worry, I pay my slaves, it's not slavery anymore.
Certainly is that question of how...
Don't worry, after fucking begging my sex slave 50 times, I gave her food.
Certainly that question if they were really being abused or whatnot.
And as if you're forced to work against your own will, you're a slave, what can I say?
Well, that's the question, are they forced? But, you know, we don't know. Only the historians say they do, so we're just gonna assume what they do.
Would you be willing to, like, fucking drag a bunch of fucking heavy-ass blocks in the middle of the fucking sun in the desert, Dennis?
Who knows? Probably. I wouldn't. But then again, I live in a privileged time.
Yeah, but even if you don't live in a privileged time, do you think did it make sense to you?
No.
It's like, you know, some people are believers and shit like that, it makes sense, but it's like, how many people will actually want to do it? Ah, they're here to celebrate a new baby being born. Ho! I like how haha is mom in Japanese. My mom couldn't believe it when I said that. It's like, yeah, in Japanese, haha means mother. Haha! Think about it, Dennis. When you're laughing in Japan, they might think you're talking about your mom.
There's a reason why in One Piece they all have these weird laughs. So you don't confuse it with mother.
I made to talk to you about what Kuno Ichi means.
Tell me.
Okay, so Kuno Ichi lately is being used as for female ninja, but before that it was actually it was the kanji for woman, it was the kanji for woman. Because Kuno Ichi literally means one hole plus one. Because, you know, like a man has like 9 holes, but a woman has 10 holes. So it's like Kuno Ichi literally means like 9 holes plus 1. And that's a woman. Because, you know, the woman has like 10 holes instead of 9 holes, like a man. They have an extra hole.
Based.
And my favorite thing is that when you like do like 3 times the kanji of a woman, it means, I think, noisy.
What?
And it's both women are noisy, what can I say?
You're not wrong. So what about that one woman in that noisy group of women that laughs the loudest? What do they call her?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, this is Arborea. This is where Serena and Veronica came from. This is where everyone is like, ah yes, the great hero, the tree. These are the true believers of the Yggdrasil and the
These
hero.
are the tree huggers.
You will talk to him about what you have to do. So he goes to his, like, I guess, house. And we'll start, like, explaining a story. Before we do that, we obviously have to explore Greece. How does Yggdrasil even think, though? I sometimes have to think about that. I guess that's a heart. Can Yggdrasil strategize?
Probably. It's like what X-Death is like a tree with a spirit in it or something.
Almost forget that X-Death is just a fucking tree.
In the void.
It's a void tree. Guess you should just avoid him. Anyway, it's time to explore. Look, yeah, especially though, like leather here, down here. Like, what if someone falls in here? That'd be bad.
They just throw a rope down there. But
Yeah,
what
that's
if
what I
he's
figured.
broken his arms or his legs and he can't hold on to it well? Throw him some food until the wounds are healed.
Then Yggdrasil has decided that this is his time to die, okay? A hero, I hear that you came to visit the Tree of Life yourself, is that so? Then you must needs journey to the first forest. It is a sacred wood that lies beyond the village. From the peak of the hill at its center, Yggdrasil is so close. Damn. Woof woof. Hurrah, the hero is here. I'm so happy to meet you. You're amazing. Look at your face. It's like looking at the sun. I'm blinded by your heroism.
Look at that, another healthy dog.
It is all the upbringing and fondness is the tiniest, frailest seedling and not loved, blah blah blah. See, great to talk to you, little bit, hero. You may have lost your kingdom and your home, but you should be grateful for those who raised you. It is effort to take care. Yeah, the people who raised me were great. They all died, I think. I don't know.
They certainly are great, just sucks.
Well, I'll never forgive the Heliodor soldiers.
Alright.
This is the hunt. Een friend Veronica en this is okay, this is the house of friend and Veronica. Where Serena and Veronica were raised. This is their home. Unless they have nothing to tell their parents, so yeah, that's sad. Not like, hey, mom, dad, we're back, we're doing well.
Doing well, we're almost done with our pilgrimage.
Not if I have anything to say about it, and I do! Bold Trump.
What is he going to do? I'm going to say the N-word!
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the N-word. No. Yamete. Nigeru! Nigeru!
And I'm like so sad, right? But you remember that one Twitter account, right? Who was counting down the days of him saying the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
And then he cocked out.
Wow.
Like a pussy.
Pussy. There's an ancient book entitled Keeper's Dreamers. The king takes it from himself. No more than once a few hundred years or if thereabouts is a child born a boy whom the gift of foresight is granted. A foresight found in dreams. At night, visions come to the recipient of this gift. Over the centuries, these visions have saved countless souls from misfortune. However, scant little is known from the origins of the sacred power. One tantalizing theory posted by the scholars of old is that the gift was received from the ancient inhabitants of the land. Okay, that's cool. It's their dad.
Man, why are all of these fathers so fucking fat?
I mean, it's my future father-in-law, Ennis. Ah, look, my future mother-in-law.
Man, she's hot. Maybe I'll add her to my harem.
Your mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. What? I married my daughter-in-law, Ennis.
Some point, the hero is gonna become his own grandpa.
And marry him as and marry his own grandpa.
He's gonna marry yourself. You're gonna think of someone way to describe loving yourself.
Ennis, listen. I am not single. I am just in a, what was it called? A self-relationship?
I believe those were the words, yes.
Oh man, I love that.
You wanna know what you also call that?
Being single?
Yeah. Well, other people also use as a form of an insult called incel.
Even though that's not what the word means, but hey, no one cares what the word actually means anymore. It's just whoever disagrees with me. Incel! I swear to God, the word doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's... What other words did it mean anything? Alright, Nazi. Racist. Fascist. There's more words that mean nothing.
My favorite thing is bigot. That really doesn't mean anything anymore.
It really doesn't mean anything.
Don't you think this thing is kind of weird? Or no, don't you think your opinion is a little bit crazy? You're a bigot.
Don't you think that doing these things is kind of unhealthy?
It's not even that. It's just like, no, it's like, don't you think you're being a bit unfair? You're a bigot. Like, being a bigot has to do with, like, not being accepting of other people's, like, ideas and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Here we have these people doing exactly that. They're calling you a bigot for questioning that. Don't question me.
So then the people don't know what the words mean anymore. To be honest, it's like most of these people have become such, like, what they call it, drones. Remember the classic case of when they go up to a protest and when somebody says one word, they repeat it. Like good little cultist.
Yeah.
Well, it happened recently.
There was also a tickle there, but I didn't talk to it yet.
I think because of the coloring, you thought it was probably like a normal one.
Yeah. If you should find yourself without a home to return to when your adventure is over. Yeah, oh boy, well, I will be thrilled to have you here, hero. I kind of want to go to Port Valor. I heard all these years ago that the hero had been slain by the monsters that destroyed the rest. I feared we all lost. Every false sighting, every baseless rumor of your survival was like a dagger thrust into my heart. But now he said before me, alive and well. Prithee, tell me I am... What? I'm gonna collect more taxes here. And they should... Honestly, they should be, like, letting me collect taxes here. They should be fine with that, you know?
Yeah.
I am the hero, after all. Right, little doggo?
I'll look another healthy one.
There was once a famous sage who lived in this village. He taught us how to use magic, and would sing songs of love. Where it was by taught by her, I left me one of your stations, I think this house is an interesting book. A book that actually gives us some backstory of a certain character. Or maybe this is another house, I don't know, maybe the next house.
Oh, we're stealing Grandma's silk.
And this fairy keeper's duty to prevent village in times of crisis, but the huffing and puffing and swinging swords around is a terrible bore. This is why I am studying healing magic instead. If monsters should attack, I will simply stand back at the cast few spells, and then when the duty settles, I will be alive and yeah. It is a shame I do not have Serena's talent. Then I would not even have to study very hard to achieve noble aim. I am so very... okay. When I grow up, I want to be just like Veronica. That's why I'm studying magic, so I can sling fireballs just like she does. Okay. It's a book called The Architect of the Ancients. Okay, we don't really need to... okay, this is not the backstory. It's later. I mean, this has some backstory about the town itself.
The Drew got like some right ideas. Certainly, throwing fireballs is cool, but you want to know what's better? Trying to learn lightning magic.
You can't do that in this game. You need to be a hero.
Yeah,
Anyway, there's apparently a great sage that lived in Arborea. She was the like magic user, I guess, that went along the first like hero. And apparently, Serena and Veronica are considered to be incarnation of this sage, which is why they are sent to help us.
Oh, the two are probably really talented with their spells as well. Makes sense.
Yeah. Man, I don't really like how places look in this game. Everything looks so cool.
That it does.
Do you guys think you see mountains too? Are you also not sure?
They're too busy just looking with their child to the future.
I had almost given up hope that I would ever, but at long last the world has answered our prayers. Live the beautiful baby boy, I'm so very happy. You're not gonna be happy for long. To think that the illuminated hero himself will be present by son's baptism. Truly, the world must have great things in store for this boy. Oh yeah, some things in store for this boy, alright?
Nice future ahead of them.
Oh yeah, oh man.
Prosper and peace.
Oh yeah, prosper and peace. Yeah,
Oh no,
Just
that
wants
was
to sell me
fake
something. Okay, but you let me stay in tonight for free, right? Because I'm the hero. I like how King is trying to match his movements too, like his head keeps nodding. Now they make you pay for like sleeping. You're like, what the fuck? I'm the hero, right? You should be honored that I want to sleep at your place.
Obviously. So the more important question, where's the puff puff?
There's no puff puff, Hannes.
Alright then.
First the bitches, then the bitches.
What is it, old man?
Father Benedictus and I are the same age. You know, I have lost count of the number of baptisms I have seen him perform. The ceremony welcomes itself in the fold, marking them out as the beloved son and daughter of Arborea, and all of them I love as though they were my own. And now usually, sometimes a bit of like a creepy thing with this, like, yeah, everyone is my family.
Yeah.
Everyone is my family.
So I would say, I care about the people of my village. I want their well-being. But
No,
like...
I just saw like these like some red flags when it comes to like job interviews. The favorite one is like, yeah, we have a fast-paced work environment. You'll never be bored. And it's always like, it basically just means like, oh yeah, you're gonna do like the work of 3 people, and you have to like work for 10 hours a day. Fast-paced work environment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Genius.
Now I've been through fast-paced work environment, or if you can call it that. To be honest, I did get bored. Then again, the McDonald's is probably not as crazy as.
No, that's not what we. No, not nearly like that. I mean, like you have to do the work of like 5 people. 5 people's worth of work on your own. I have to do like multiple jobs at once. It's basically just overworking you without paying you enough, you know?
Yeah, he should be paying me double, triple for that one.
Father Benedictus is blessed the most one with his gift, and events of great importance are fruit of what we will grant him. Blah. Indeed. Well, a few nights before your birth, the Holy Father woke the entire village to announce that the hero was to be born anew, and he has asked me to tell you that you are welcome to come and go freely from his home as you please. Oh, this is his home, is it? Time to collect some taxes! Oh, so you're the hero, are you? You do not look much like a legendary hero to me. In fact, you look more like a heroine. Just look at that hair. It is even silky and straighter than mine. Almost annoyingly so.
Yeah, right. We can start using heroes' hair for those, shampoo commercials.
Shampoo commercial. Memoirs of the Treasure Hunter, Volume 5. King takes it. This is the journal of pseudonym, Treasure Hunter Extraordinaire. As it turns out, the young man I found collapsed of the baby of Niflheim was the soul of the village's high priest. The lad's father was overjoyed to see him alive, and well, as a reward he offered me the desert doctor the choice between 2 great treasures. I could scarce believe my eyes. I saw it first. A beautiful branch that glowed in all colors of the world. The rainbow. The very thing I'd spent all this time looking for. The other treasure was a small stone that glowed with a curious blue light. The high priest told me it was a magical artifact that would open the door of departure. A portal leading to a new whole adventure. Wait a minute. The orb... Hey, we used that orb. I'm sure I need to tell you that I reached for the rainbow in an instant, but at the last moment, something stayed my hand. I thought back over all the experience and travels. I realized that it wasn't the rainbow I've been looking for all this time, it was the joy of the adventure. So I looked to a little blue stone and popped it in safety of my pocket. One worn coat. The doctor, naturally took the rainbow. And so it was my quest came to an end, but it was no means to end my adventures. Perhaps in the course of my continuing travels we might meet, dear reader. Just in case, let me tell you my name. I'm Chalky. Yes, it's our grandpa! He was a treasure hunter! We were reading about... Like, all 5 forums was the journey of our grandfather. Talking about how he got this fucking stone of departure. You know, the thing we used.
Right.
I was so surprised. I was so surprised when I read that. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I wasn't paying attention last time. It's like, yeah, Grandpa was a treasure hunter who traveled all around the world and he got the stone.
What the fuck? Truly, a man of many talents.
Right? Splendid, you have all 6 orbs in your possession. It's a building.
Very band of weirdos.
Very band of weirdos indeed. One guy is a dog. The other one is a snarky thief. A lost sassy child. Sassy lost child. An airhead. A princess warrior. A perverted grandpa who is hiding his pervertedness.
And a queer.
And a queer. And a mute. Who's the hero?
You look for him. He must be shining, if anything.
World of Aliens was set by purest darkness. Just imagine that, like, randomly you just suddenly get chosen to be the greatest person ever, and like, the tree basically tells her other children, yeah, you guys just aren't my favorite child, sorry. Wow. They already knew, I guess. Then I realized that the tickle tockle tingle tockle tockles were the real main villains all along. Yeah, let's do it.